quick little walk around video of the Fiesta ST 2014 in Spirit Blue. Had it for now a week, so just kind of getting used to it, ironing out all the niggles, hence not posting anything yet. And also I wanted to put my plate on it. Got to have your plate. So yeah, there it is. Yeah, pretty nice. Ticks over nicely. Let's get the old engine bay open. Nice Ford Ticky engine, as always. Yeah, looking good, nice and clean. Well looked after actually under there. Can't complain with that at all. I wasn't going to go on cam. No one wants to see my ugly face, I guess. But yeah, a quick little how I'm finding it as a 47-year-old man now. Had a few cars in my time. The one I can compare it to most is probably the Williams Clio. Obviously for size, engine size, a bit smaller. That was a 2 litre, this is a 1.6 turbo. It's Ford at the end of the day, so I'm going to go through what I don't like about it, and there's probably loads more, and what I do like about it. I'll be honest with you, what I do like about it is the steering is so responsive. It literally, you put it into a corner and it will just take you around that corner. I'm doing corners at 60, you know, and it's not feeling like it's pulling you or it's verging you into the hedge. So for grip and for traction and for steering directness, I can't fault it. It's absolutely a blast. There's no torque steer with the Clio. You'd have a lot of torque steer, but we're going back to 95 on that, so it's a little bit more raw. But yeah, no torque steer with this. It's literally, you know, nice gearbox, goes through the gears nicely. Clutch is a bit low maybe, so I'm not sure if the clutch is going or it's kind of just a low clutch. I prefer the biting point to be a bit higher. But yeah, it's quite a fun little car, if I'm completely honest. The best bit, the best bit is 44 miles to the gallon. Now, I'm not putting my foot down and going nuts and trying to hammer it. Those days are past. If I was 20, I probably would be kind of at the lights, banging away, racing everyone and all that stuff. I'm not doing that, so I'm probably getting better mileage, but on a long run, say I'm doing 100 miles at 44 miles per gallon, in this current climate, that is pretty impressive. And considering it's got a turbo and it is a sporty car, I think that's pretty good. So yeah, what I like about it is the miles per gallon, the fact that it's planted and it goes into the corner and it brings you out of the corner. It's got lovely sounds, maybe a bit too much. Obviously a Composer Delete will get rid of any kind of cabin noise, but it's not too bad. It's had suspension problems, had to put a new damper on suspension. Yeah, driving slowly, I think even as standard, the ride is quite firm and bangy, especially with the pothole roads, A roads, B roads. On the motorway, it's lovely, you don't notice it. It's pretty much like any normal car, but when you're driving slow on the A roads or B roads that aren't as even, you do get quite a lot of bounce. But I've managed to set it up now so it drives like a normal car, and we all get a little bit of bounce on the cars on these uneven roads. So yeah, steering's good, new steering wheel coming because it's not really a nice one. Gearbox is good, but what I don't like is this, when you try and get the seat belt, it is so far back. Like every time you get in, so far back to reach that it's way behind the seat. So that's a real negative of every time you get in, you have to really stretch behind or twist yourself, and at my age, that's not good. The scratchy plastic is bad. I don't know what they've made out of it. Obviously they scrimped on what they're spending on the actual internal materials and stuff, because they put the money into the chassis, engine and the gearbox, which is fine, but it could have been a little bit nicer. Yes, everyone moans about the Sony system or whatever, but I'll be honest with you, yeah, there's a lot of buttons on there, but who wants to press those buttons anyway? To plug your phone in, you've got your music there, the navigation's fine. If not, you use your mobile phone, you've got Waze. The little screen, actually I quite like the little screen. why does it have to be a big screen? We're not at our computer desk, you know, we're not sitting there working. You know, I see these new cars with big massive infotainment systems and screens. It's too many buttons to press. You're driving a car you want to drive, so yeah, let's not mess about with that. Any other gripes? Yeah, there's a slight noise at the back, a rubbing noise, not sure what that is, but again, I can kind of get into that, fix it. Yeah, the vibration, the car vibrates, and every time I get in the car, the reversing mirror is moved, the wing mirrors have moved, so trying to find the right seating placement is difficult, and it seems to change all the time. A lot of people say that they feel that they're low down, high up. I do feel a bit high up, but you can lower it down and move it back, so it is okay, but you are constantly battling trying to find where the best seating position is. Recaro seats, great, yeah, not bad. They're firm, they're wide bolstered. The Clio's ones were much better cloth, soft. As soon as you sat in it, when I bought that car the first time round, I sat in that car, I didn't even have to move the seat. It was perfect. Second time when I had the second one, had to move it, but again, they were so nice. I think they beat these Recaros hand down, even though they were cloth and they weren't heated. Yes, the heated seats on these work really well. Press the button and you're hot straight away, which is great. Other than that, I think it's a great car. Insurance wise, ridiculous. I don't care if it's been stolen, you know, the most stolen car or not. I think insurance, it's just too crazy. I don't know how anyone's insuring these cars, if I'm completely honest. None are standard. They've all been modified. They've all got stage 1, 2 or 3. Some of them are pushing crazy kind of brake. That's their choice, but again, insurance, how do you do it? Anyone who says that they're going through Adrian Flux or whoever it is, I know the quote I got from Adrian Flux, so I'll be surprised if anyone's getting cheaper than that, but it is what it is. Other than that, so far so good. So yeah, that's my review. I'm not going to go into it, you know, there's so much you can do. You can put boost gauges in if you want to, you can change the dial colours, which I'm probably going to do as a little bit of a fun project. I love it. You can clean it and it takes like 30 seconds not really, it takes about 15-20 minutes to clean it, whereas bigger cars that I've had have taken hours. Also, when you want to do maintenance, I've had the wheels off this car now probably 5 times, literally up, off, on, down. It's really really straightforward and simple. So from a kind of playing around fixing perspective, it's quite fun and enjoyable. But yeah, a few little gripes: vibration, just getting that, yeah, look, twist, getting that seatbelt is the worst one, trying to find the right seating position. But 44 miles to the gallon, economical, fun. I think a Fiesta ST, obviously I've not driven the Clio RS and stuff like that, but I think, and I'm not a Ford fan if I'm completely honest, I think it is actually a really, really good car once you get it to how you want it. But yeah, that's my kind of little review of the Fiesta ST Mark II.